So last year was really special. I mean, 187,000 devices connected to the YouTube platform to watch. But we also know that we were helped by 5,000 of those people who then went on to donate to help reach our goals. This year, can people donate as well?
They can. I mean, you might think, gosh, £55 is a stretch, we're really going to struggle. And you might need help with that from the bursary scheme, and that's absolutely fine. But others might think, actually, we've kept our jobs through the pandemic and we're okay and we can afford this, and it would have cost us a lot more to go to Minehead or Skegness, even just in the petrol. So we can afford to give more, and people can. They can, when you're buying a ticket, you can click to donate at that moment, or during the week if you go, oh my goodness, the Lord has just blessed me massively and I really want to give a thanks offering, you can give it any time during the platform and people can donate. And we are so grateful for those donations. We don't take it for granted at all. We made public last year that we had a deficit of 1.5 million to try and find. And thanks to God, we found it. It wasn't all in donations. A considerable amount was in donations, but we also made savings. We furloughed staff. We did everything we could do. We had some of our deposits refunded. Other organisations that work with us were gracious. So in all sorts of ways, we managed to get to that target. But this year, even if, I think it's 7,500, isn't it, in the budget? If 7,500 people buy that £55 ticket, we still stand to make a deficit. So those donations really are going to be crucial, aren't they?
They're really crucial, and we do need people's support. What we're trying to do is navigate to 2022. We know that we've got some very special opportunities for 2022, and we've had some really, we love Butlins. Those guys have helped us so much. But the idea that we can gather again in 2022 means we've got to navigate this next journey, and furlough's been a key part of that. Making wise decisions around knowing what we know. We've known when we've had certain deadlines coming up where we might have to rent a tent, and we've been able to say, right, actually, we need to make the best decisions that we can so that we can manage these costs as best we can. So yeah, we still need to raise a lot of money, somewhere in around the £750,000. That's a big ask, but our God is big enough to do it, because we always remember that provision follows vision. We have vision for what we are doing. I kind of want to take everybody, I want to bring them to the office that is empty because sometimes when you meet these passionate people and the letters and you see the emails and the customer service, we put a thing up on our site called Find Hope. We thought we really should help people find Jesus online, even on our own website. We had a letter from someone last week, an email to Joy, came in on customer service, and it was literally saying, I was searching for hope. I've made a few difficult decisions in my life. I haven't ended up in a great place, but I remember Spring Harvest because I went once. I know, it's quite moving. And she clicked the button, this person, and then she's written this letter saying, well, I found hope again. I'm like, well, we will do it for the one person. That's our total value. But we know that if it's one, it's 100, it's 1,000, it's 10,000.
Yeah.
So I think that we've got vision for what God wants to bring, and we've got amazing people. And we know that if we can share our vision, then we know that provision will follow. So it is a big challenge that we're faced with. But 2021, I was saying in the car, I was talking to somebody driving here today, if it wasn't for a pandemic, and if it wasn't for the challenges that online, our lineup, our ministry, our reach, the number of people that are getting in touch with us, we feel like we're making a difference. It's really exciting. And I think that's why in talking to those people who love Spring Harvest and who want to support and who love the ministry that you and your team are just, you're just doing, I mean, I know Jesus is the miracle worker, but you're doing amazing things, Abby. And we know that lives are going to be impacted. So yeah, it's good that people can still donate. We do understand that not everybody can do that or can quite grapple with all of the, it's quite a subtle little thing here around how some things cost money and some things can be free, and it's trying to work out why. Yeah. But maybe on our website, I know we've got all of the frequently asked questions, so people can go there and have a read, and they can always message us, and we'll do the best we can to help people understand.